Get ready to match the stars. Nipsey Russell, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Beverly Garland, Richard Dawson, and Betty White as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 73. And now, here's the host of Match Game 73, Gene Rayburn.
Hello there. Thank you, Johnny Olson. Thank you. You're a beautiful bunch. Are you ready? Yes. Okay, we're ready. That audience sounds pretty ready, too. Oh, thank you very much. Right. Nice to join us all here today. Shall we greet our two players, Michael Herbert and Olivia Lenke? Olivia's our current champ. She's won 2 games. She has a total of $950 in cash to her credit. And he started out like a ball of fire. And he matched everybody in the first round, and then she, in 2 rounds, caught up with him. The game ended in a tie. And we were about to go to a tiebreaker and see which is going to be the new champ here, or if the previous champ will continue. But we've got to do a little business with you first, and then we'll come right back. Here we go. I pushed a button. That works. And we go to the tiebreaker and ask our challenger, Staff Sergeant Michael Herbert, to make a selection.
Well, B worked yesterday, so I'll try B again.
Okay, here we go. B it is. Everyone plays.
Okay.
Bob said to his psychiatrist, "I'm very worried, doctor. I think I've fallen in love with my blank." Bob said to his psychiatrist, "I'm Bob. Bob, B-O-B.
I'm crazy about you, baby."
I love you, too.
Thank you.
Are you thinking, Staff Sergeant Michael Herbert?
Trying to.
All right, everybody's ready over here. He's done his thinking. I'm very worried, doctor. I think I've fallen in love with my...
Wife.
That's a twist, isn't it? Unusual answer, I must say. Let's see if it matches over here. Nipsey?
Bob said to the psychiatrist, "If you think I'm going to give you $50 to lay on that couch alone, you're crazy." Myself.
I'm worried because I'm in love with myself. Okay, no match there. Brett?
Narcissus.
Yes.
I can't stand it. You know I'm blind. You know I cannot see. I could be, you know, in St. Patrick's Cathedral as far as eyesight goes. Is the sergeant in the Air Force?
Yes, he is.
Very good. I thought that was blue. I swear to you, I wasn't sure. Butcher.
What does that have to do with his being in the Air Force?
I couldn't say
that dumb answer.
No.
Okay.
Well, just forget it.
All right. Charles Nelson
Okay,
Reilly.
recently in San Francisco, they got their first female doorman.
Doorman.
Yes.
So Bob said to the psychiatrist, "I think I've fallen in love with my doorman."
I think we should all get a good night's sleep and meet here tomorrow and start over.
Let's see what Beverly has on that card.
Oh, I was just not there. My pet eel.
My pet eel.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to
You
be
too may
put down
leave the
for
room
butcher
there.
anymore.
Okay, Richard, save the day.
Yes, he said, "Doctor, I've fallen in love with myself." And the doctor said, "Well, maybe you'll grow up to be Robert Goulet. Self."
See, Richard?
Got to be there.
Yes, all right. Okay, Betty.
I am still wrestling with the mind-boggling picture of her in St. Patrick's Cathedral.
With the butcher.
Oh, with the butcher. No, he said to his psychiatrist, "I think I'm in love with my doctor."
Okay, so, Sergeant, you didn't score at all there. Now, Olivia's in a good spot. She needs one match to win the game. Here we go.
Oh.
Every day at noon, Harold had blank with his secretary. You're laughing, Beverly. Okay. Don't think too hard, Brett.
Well, it's very hard to do. It's
Okay.
tricky, you know what I mean, sweetheart?
Terrific. Now, Olivia, it's up to you to come up with an answer here. Every day at noon, Harold had blank with his secretary.
Lunch.
Lunch, she said. One lunch wins a game for her. Nipsey.
Well, I don't know Harold's business, but he had lunch.
One lunch wins a game. Congratulations. Got lunch. Lunch. All right, well, come on down there. Had a lot of lunches there. All right, we congratulate you. That's another $100 for you. And for you, Sergeant, a gift backstage, together with our thanks for being on Match Game 73. Sergeant Michael Herbert. Okay. You've been here. This is your third time, right?
Right.
Okay, may I have a sip of your water, please, Beverly?
Yes, you may. Would somebody bring out the oxygen tent?
Gene, what's our gift for the loser? Is it a weekend with Brett Summers?
No.
No, it's a weekend with Betty White.
So that's for the real loser.
But here we go.
That would
Well,
be
I don't think
cruel
we're going
unusual
there.
punishment.
Would you like to take a drink of my water here while I pull myself together? No, I've got a little pill in my pocket that I'm going to pop into my mouth now. If you'll excuse me for a second, and my cough will magically disappear.
Go wait in the coffin.
Yeah. Excuse me, I have a little cough medicine
This
here.
could turn into a soap opera called The Doctor. Will Gene get better? Tune in tomorrow.
Wow, you do that nicely.
The color
Boy.
has come back.
Man,
I
that's
get
coffee.
sick more often. Now, Olivia, you know we posed a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Chuck blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 to you if you can match it. Second most frequent response, $250. And a third, $100. Now, you may choose 3 celebrities and get a little help from them. Which one would you like to go with first?
Brett.
Okay, Brett.
How about Chuck Steak?
Chuck Steak, she says. Okay, there's one.
Well, come along, folks.
Charles.
Charles Nelson Reilly.
Yes, I will go with Chuck Connors.
Chuck Connors. Okay. Chuck Connors is number 2. Number 3.
Beverly.
Chuck O, the clown.
What?
Give her a drop of that medicine, will you?
Chuckle the Clown. We have to go with whatever she said. Chuckle the Clown. And he can't even spell it up there. Chuckle the Clown. Okay. So you got Chuck Steak, Chuck Connors, and Chuckle the Clown. Would you like to choose one of those answers? Would you like to give us one of your own, or do you want some of my medicine?
Chuck Wagon.
Chuck Wagon. All right. This lady is on her own with an answer called Chuck Wagon. Let's find out if it's up there. May we see the $100 response? Chuck Connors. That's the one that Charles gave you. Okay. Still looking for Chuck Wagon. May we see the $250 response? Chuck Berry.
Yeah, that's what I was
Chuck
thinking.
Berry, is that what you say?
Right.
Who is Chuck Berry?
Who is Garland?
I don't know him either.
Who is Sylvia?
Okay, still looking for Chuck Wagon. Here's your third and last chance, the $500 response. Okay, you've got the $500, and we're going to see how you do with the rest, the big money, right after we give you this message. Okay, Olivia Lenke has won the $500 here in the first part of the big super match, and now she's going to play for 10 times that amount, or $5,000. To collect, you must match one celebrity on a head-to-head basis. It has to be an exact match. Please choose one now.
Betty White.
All right, Betty, it's up to you. Get ready to write. Olivia will face
I
me.
get tense.
And here is the $5,000 question.
Go ahead.
Blank maid. That's M-A-I-D. Blank maid. All right, Betty is finished. Now, Olivia, how do you fill in that blank? Blank made, M-A-I-D.
Spring.
Spring made. Audience is groaning. I don't know what that means, but we'll find out right now.
Those are sheets.
As we call on Betty to give us her answer here in the $5,000 question.
Those are no sheets, Brett. House.
House-made is a good answer. I guess spring-made is a good answer.
You certainly didn't draw on your own experience.
All right, Olivia.
House-made.
You've added to your winnings. You're up to $1,550. You're going to meet another challenger, and let's do that right now. Let's welcome Brooke Walker. Hi, Brooke. How are you? Wonderful. You know Olivia? Nice to have you with us here, Brooke.
Well, thank you
Would you
very
like to
much.
tell us a little about yourself?
Well, I'm a purser for an international airline, and I've just been transferred to Los Angeles, and I just love it here. I think it's great.
Yeah, you got a great collection there on your fingers. Can you see her fingers there? She's got some marvelous jewelry on
I'm
her
Nipsey,
fingers.
fly me to Harlem.
Do they have any significance?
No, but they all come from a different place, and that's
Okay.
about all.
Now, Brooke, you know how to play. I'll push the button and reveal the two questions and ask you as the challenger to make a selection.
I'll select B.
B is what she wants, and B is what she gets.
Why not? Get
Here
what
it
she
is.
wants.
She is what you get.
The young pilot said.
Yeah.
This is a coincidence at this
Is that the
moment.
truth?
The young pilot said, "This is the first time I've ever kissed a stewardess on the blank." On the blank. This is the first time I've ever kissed a stewardess on the blank.
Thank
I could
you.
have gotten an honest job, but I turned it down.
And here you are. We're lucky to get you. We really are. Okay, they're all set. So, Brooke, we'll call for you for your response. The young pilot said, "This is the first time I've ever kissed a stewardess on the
Flight.
flight." Okay.
She didn't say flight deck.
No, flight is what she said.
Where
Nipsey,
is
what
your
do you
flight?
say?
What part of the body, I mean?
No. No, it's in the air.
Oh, I
You see.
I got it.
What do you say, Nips?
Well, this was the airline that made the hijacker take the bus. So I said, the first time I ever kissed her on the takeoff.
Is that a match?
See there?
Now, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me just check with the judges. They're airborne or they're not airborne. They're not airborne? Oh, they're still on the ground. They're on the runway, so that's not on the flight. Okay, Brett?
I sit on your mouth.
On the mouth. Oh, boy. I don't want to meet that pilot.
Take her away, Nipsey.
No, she's been in the home too long.
This is a very long international flight, and he had about 4 hours. So he chose the time exactly correct to kiss her because he had just turned on the automatic pilot.
First time I see on the automatic pilit.
I don't understand that.
The automatic
He
pilot.
kissed her. This is the first time ever. That's a match, yeah. Took him a little while to
Is
figure it
it
out.
too deep an answer for a daytime program?
It's too deep an answer for me.
For our judges, it's too deep an answer.
In this
you
day.
seen
All right,
them?
flight is the answer. Beverly, what's yours?
Well, if they're on the flight, they
Yeah.
have got to be on the plane.
Well, the only problem is the plane could be parked in the hangar.
But it's not, it's going.
Oh, it is?
It's going.
So are you.
She's never-
Bye. There goes Beverly.
Never lied to me before.
Okay, knock on Dad
What do
Dolly
you
with
say?
your nonsense.
I said the first time I ever kissed a girl on the runway.
On the runway. No match
Just
there.
below her landing strip. Now, don't get nasty. These are little airline jokes.
What do you say there, Betty White?
It's the first time I ever kissed her on the job.
On
now,
the
what does
job.
a pilot do?
Yeah.
He piles, right?
Right.
Well,
Okay, so that was one for you there. And there was no match in that last one. And now we'll go to this lady's question here. And this is it. Everybody will play again. Fu Manchu said.
I love when you act.
Chinese will love it.
Fu Manchu said, had to get rid of honorable wife. Last night she served me chocolate-covered brank. You got the idea, right?
Yeah.
Fu Fu Manchu said had to get rid of honorable wife. Last night she served me chocolate-covered blank.
I understood it in Chinese.
Thank you, my dear. Okay. Everybody ready over there?
Our host.
Now, Olivia, would you give us your response? Fu Manchu said had to get rid of honorable life. Last night she served me chocolate-covered...
Chop suey.
Chocolate-covered chop suey.
It's not bad. Think about it.
She said chocolate-covered chop suey. Nipsey, what do you say?
I remember her there with rice in her hair, but it wasn't her wedding night. They were in a Chinese restaurant and having a heck of a fight.
I see.
Rice.
Right. Okay, no match. Brett?
I didn't understand Charles Nelson Reilly's answer, and I want an explanation as soon as this is over. And I want letters written to people in America. Bean sprouts, that's chop suey.
Chocolate-covered bean sprouts. That's one ingredient, but not the whole thing. Charles?
Well, it's the forerunner of the eclair, chocolate-covered egg roll.
That's it. Chocolate-covered egg roll.
Take one from column A.
We're getting more revolting as we go along here. What do you say, Beverly?
Is chop suey made out of fish?
Nope.
But it's a good dish.
And
Since when?
Richard?
Chocolate-covered rice.
Right.
Thank you. My card.
That's it. Okay, Betty White.
You were absolutely right. We are getting more revolting all the time. Chocolate-covered worms.
Oh.
Yeah.
She
All
called them
right,
noodles.
so it's 1-0 in favor of Brooke Walter at the end of round one. We'll go to round two right after we go to this for you. 1-0 the score in favor of our challenger, Brooke Walker. Now we'll go to round two and ask Brooke to make a selection.
I'll try B again.
Here we go. Last time out you matched Charles, so Charles, you rest for a moment.
Okay.
On the way to fight Goliath, David lost his slingshot, so he used his girlfriend's blank. You like that one? I like that one, too.
I like the quick, easy one time.
That's right.
Slingshot.
He lost his slingshot, so he used his girlfriend's blank. Everybody ready down here? Yep. Lay it in there, Nipsey. Okay. Now, Brooke, on the way to fight Goliath, David lost his slingshot, so he used his girlfriend's...
Bra.
His bra. Her bra. Do they have elastic in them?
Some of them do.
Oh, they do? I've never seen one.
You've never seen one what?
Goliath. All right, what do you say, Nipsey? She says bra.
She's right, and he hit him twice.
Okay, Brett.
Well, actually, I think in those days, I don't think they had bras. If you really want to argue the point, I said garter because it stretches and it...
Garter, that's okay.
Thank you, whoever you are.
All right. Beverly Garland, what do you say?
Oh, well, I was thinking a little lower, too. Garter.
Garter. Okay,
teamed
so
with
far only
Beverly
one, Brooke.
Garland
What do you
now?
say, Richard?
I said bra for two very good reasons. I'll meet you on the runway.
All right, Betty.
Okay, why not? He took his best shot out of two. Bravo.
So you're up to four there. Okay, let's see if we've got time for this. Olivia, you've got to match four to stay in the running. Everybody plays. During the gasoline shortage, Reggie filled his tank with booze. So every time he came to a stop, the car blanked. During the gasoline shortage, Reggie filled his tank with booze, so every time he came to a stop, the car blanked. Quickly now.
Yes, look at me.
Look at you, Brett. Finished.
Come on, Charles, come along, Nipsey. Come on, Cottontail.
All right, they're all ready, Olivia. Every time he came to a stop, the car
Hiccuped.
hiccuped, is what she says. Let's see if that scores for Olivia. Nipsey, she needs four to tie.
She needs four to tie. She's got one.
She's got one.
Hiccup.
Okay, Brett?
Would you believe it if I told you I didn't say hiccuped?
Yes.
Staggered.
Staggered. I don't believe you said that. You.
She's got two.
Hiccup.
A two.
There. All right, you got two. You need two more. What do you say, Beverly?
She's got three.
Three. One more to tie, 2 more to win. Richard.
This is a bad time, I guess, to tell you that I said foo up.
Foo up. Uh-oh. You gotta match Betty, or Brooke will be the winner. What do you say, Betty? Kick up! We got a tie game! All right, so the game ends in a tie. Means we're gonna have to go to a tiebreaker, but first we've got this for you. Ladies, it's 4-4. We've got to go to a tiebreaker, but we don't have time to do it this time, and I assume you'll both be here to have a go at that next time.
Sure will.
Thank you very much, and thank you too. Listen, I never did plug the pilot you made recently.
That's right.
We're all going to keep our fingers crossed. What's it called?
It's called, what is it called? Chuckle the Clown.
Yeah, that's right.
What is it?
No, it's called, I have a complete blank here. I don't even know.
You want us to write it down and see who can match it?
Keep our fingers crossed.
No, wait a minute, we got to think of the name. Who knows? What's the name of this pilot she made?
Where did this pilot kiss her is where I want.
While you're trying to think of that one, could I say a few words about the Dean Martin show?
Okay. You and Charles could say a word. Both of you appear on that alternately, all right?
And the word is money, money, money.
Yeah. Join us next time for Match Game 73. Gene Rayburn here. Bye.
Today's consolation prizes are from Montgomery Ward's Christmas catalog. Accelerators, 4-car, slotless, electric road race set. Plenty of fun and action for all ages from the Montgomery Ward catalog. And Long Nails, the amazing product that changes short, broken nails into long, beautiful, natural-looking nails for strength and glamour. Long Nails. And a supply of Swiss Miss Instant Cocoa Mix. Made with real miniature marshmallows and good non-fat dry milk. Already in it, you just add water. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 73. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.